Hello everyone, this is day 17 of the Cancer Research Cold Water Challenge. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to come today, if I'm honest. This morning it was very grey. Come on Bess. It's really grey, looks really cold. I mean, I don't know what the outside air temperature is, but it is cold. I'm just with Bess and we're just walking down to the spot. Just gone past the weir. Probably got, I don't know, 5-minute walk. So yeah, it's sun's come out now though, so feel a bit better for getting in, although I've got a feeling it's going to be bloody cold. Not that it's ever warm, but you can definitely tell that the weather's changing. And doing this sort of dip every day, it gets me out of the house, which is amazing. Because sometimes, I get comfortable, I don't really want to go anywhere. I'm quite happy just sat in front of the TV, if I'm honest. But this and doing this challenge, it gives me a bit of motivation to get up and get in the cold water day on day. Bess, come here. This way. Come on, this way. Bess, this way. Come on. Good girl. This way. Come on, Bess. Come on. You all right? Yeah. So it gives me some motivation. It gets Bess out of the house as well. And actually, it's a lovely walk. We've got the river. All the way along the walk and then onto the fields, then just a bit further up, that's where I tend to get in. So I have a look at the weather, decide when I want to take my lunch break, and then that's when me and Bess come to do our daily dip. Well, not Bess because it's a bit cold for her. But like I say, it is lovely. The water's there, Bess is there. Literally, the end of the field, maybe 1,000 metres. That's our spot for getting in. But like I say, Bess loves this walk. It is a pretty well travelled path. It's on the Nidderdale Way, and it's heading sort of towards Wath direction. Some brilliant pubs along that route as well, coincidentally, but not today because I am working, like I say. So this is just me on my lunch. I'm going to get in, get this dip done. I mean, the water does look pretty cold, but we're not quite there yet. It's a bit shallow here, so we'll get a bit further up so we can get a good dip in, get the old shoulders in and submerged. But yeah, a few weeks ago, River Nid was running a bit high. Now it's come down a bit, which is nice. And the reason I sort of use this river is, one, I know where all the sort of safe entrance and exit points are. But two, when it's like this, it's really nice. It's really close to home. Come on, Bess. So, having this on my doorstep is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see up there, but you just got the Dales, which is stunning. Dales on the right, river on the left. So So yeah. But I thought rather than just, you know, taking you and putting you on live stream when I'm in the river, I thought I may as well sort of show you where I go. Like I say, it's absolutely stunning here. I didn't want to come out this morning, it was grey. It looks a bit drizzly, the ground's really wet still. I would have gone regardless. But now that the sun's out, I think when the sun's out and the countryside's, you know, looking nice and stuff, it just perks you up a bit. That's where Bess normally gets in. Little river there, she loves it. Say hello, Bess. That's also where I get in if the river's running really fast. Just because it's out the main flow. And I can get my dip done and not be in any danger from anything, which is good. But yeah, not far to go now. Looks like the sheep are a bit further up the hill, which is good. Yeah, like I say, really peaceful. There's nothing here apart from the river. Bess, there's a few sheep and things up there, and then, like I say, just the path. It is well travelled, and it's nice because I like meeting dog walkers and everything else. You know, they'll come by and they'll have a chat. But you know, Yorkshire, and being a Yorkshireman, really friendly folk, which is good. So yeah, it's I thought just for a bit of a change, because it gets a bit repetitive, doesn't it? You know, I'll start a live stream or do a video just from in the river. I thought I'd take you with me, you know, show you what the crack is, and show you where I go. Don't have to put Bess on a lead, because literally come out of my house, hang a left, and we're on this path. Obviously if there's other dogs, we'll do so then, but this is what you can hear on some of my videos. It's just a few rocks and stuff the river filters through. So I tend to swim just the other side of that, or tend to dip, depending. Yeah, but it's nice. I haven't been doing this long. Started, I don't know, August? Didn't start in August, that's a complete lie. It started October time. So I started in October. Yeah, and I'm starting to feel the benefit, you know. I look forward to getting in the river every day, mad as that sounds. The river is cold, but I know that I'm going to get a really big benefit when I get out. Makes me feel good, you know, completely focuses me, because you've had that sort of connection with nature. You know, sun's coming out through the trees, it's just beautiful. It's only you, the fish, the ducks and the swans and the sheep. There they are. They're normally down here in this little field as a rule, so I have to keep an eye on Bess, but they're a bit further up now, just up there. But yeah, nearly here, nearly at the dip spot. So this is our routine. I thought I'd just show you my routine for doing my daily dips. Second Kissing Gates. So as soon as we're through there, it's pretty much where I get in. Come on then, Bess. In you go. Good girl. Go on. Go on. Right. Like I say, sheep are out the way. Up there, which is good. Bess is here, although she's going on the tree. And my little spot is just where that wood juts out. So that's where I get in. Come here, Bess. Come. Come. First things first, we'll just secure the dog. Come here, Bess. Good girl. Come. Clever. Come on. Up. they sit. But yeah, this is it. So obviously got my bag with my shoes and my swimming bits and bobs. You can't beat just a bit of a walk in the countryside. You know, it just makes you feel good. Clouds are coming in a bit, but there's still sun, which is good. And then with all these things, prior preparation's key. So just sort of set my stall out a bit. Warm jacket, you know, warm towel, warm drink. Okay, that's it. Best thing to do with these cold water dips is not really think about them. You know, you're just getting in, you're doing what you need to do, you're getting out. As loads of people have said, you know, and it's true, you need to just trust your body, trust what it says. When you get cold, then it's time to get out, you know. So yeah, I go all prepped. Got my shorts on, for example. All right, Bess. Best thing to do: get your trousers in your bag first. They're going to be the last things you put on. And then take all your top layers off. But if you go already prepped to swim, you're laughing. You've got no traumas. Hi, Deb. Go prepped to swim, and all you've got to do is just get your gear off. Water shoes are on. Right. That's the next bit. So you put all your stuff in your bag in the reverse order. Make sure your hot drink is easy to find. Just make sure your towel and stuff, you know, isn't going to get wet. So yeah, cheers, Deb. Yeah, but you've got to prep. So, like I say, have your warm jacket. Put all your gear in your bag in reverse order. So you're going to put the top half of your stuff on first, and then you're going to put, obviously, your bottoms and stuff on. But the key is you've got to just make sure you're ready to go when you get out. Get all your warm gear on, have a hot drink, etc, etc. Like I say, there's Bess. She's safeguarding me. I've got the sheeps for company. But with that, we'll just get in. Whew. Like with anything, just remember, yeah, cold water is just that, bloody cold. You just got to be really careful, folks. Right, loads of you doing the challenge, loads of you doing it in the sea as well. Yeah, you need to remember rip tides and everything else. Rivers, any sort of open body of water, especially if it's inland waterways, a lot colder than the sea. So just make sure, you know, that you take precautions. Don't just dive straight in. All right, what happens is you then gasp for air, you're underwater. The average person, I think, takes 8 gallons of breath. So you do that underwater, right? It only takes 1 gallon to drown you. So it's mega important getting into any water, sea, inland waterways, whatever it is. Make sure you can get in nice and safe, get out nice and safe. Try not to go on your own, okay? But if you do have to go on your own, right, make sure it's well travelled. Make sure you know exactly, you know, where you're getting in and stuff. And that's sort of key to that. Whew, yeah, pretty cold. But we'll just get in, because otherwise we'd be here all day, won't we? Like I say, only stay in for as long as your body is telling you it's okay. Generally, this time of year, winter time, you might only want to be in 5-10 minutes. So, hi Dean, it's nice to see you. For those of you that don't know, I know Debbie knows, she already sponsored me, bless her. But I am raising money for cancer research. We're well over £400 now, which is amazing. It's not just about raising money though, it is about raising that awareness. Yeah, and just reminding people that need to check themselves, their partners, check your bodies. You know, check for any sort of large moles or lumps and bumps. You should be checking yourself on a regular basis. Just because we're men, yeah, I'm the same. You sort of go, oh, I'll be all right, don't need to check anything. If you do see something, it's a bit irregular, don't think you're bothering the doctor. You're not. That's their job. And the key with any cancers is you've got to make sure early detection. Yeah, if you're worried, you know your bodies. If you're worried, go to the doctor, because that one visit to the doctor could save your life. Cancer research, like I say, the money that's raised goes into all sorts. Goes into research, obviously, carcinogens, how we can fight cancer, etc, etc. Also goes to supplying cancer awareness nurses, £50 a day for 2 hours of their time. £100 buys you DNA nucleotides, which enables experiments to be done on DNA, etc. And they can find out how your cells change and become cancerous. £500 is a lab technician for a week, and £1,000 they're currently doing a trial about the effects of an aspirin a day, which is amazing. Like I say, all these things, yeah, your money's going a really long way. Those that have sponsored me, those that have just shared the posts and the videos to raise the awareness, thank you so much. Like I say, did you know that just 20 years ago, alright, when all this research wasn't done, your chances of living past initial diagnosis, for 10 years past that initial diagnosis, was only around 23%. Whew, hold on, I'll just get my shoulders in and I'll carry on with that story. Now, with all the money raised and with everything they've learned, yeah, chances of living 10 years past that initial diagnosis is at over 50%, which is absolutely amazing. It's incredible, really, when you think about it. So, yeah, the money's going a really long way. Am I feeling the benefits of cold water? Dipping, if you like, swimming? I am. Was I looking forward to it at the start? Was I hell? The river and stuff is Baltic. I'm not even gonna lie. It's about 8.9 degrees. But your body's amazing. Your body acclimatises. That's what your body does. Yeah, it's really good. Hi there. Your body acclimatises, but the key is, you just have to be sensible. You need to let your body acclimatise. Obviously, don't jump in. But your body's a machine, and when you start using it to its full potential, it's amazing. Are there benefits to this? Apparently. And I'll tell you once I've completed the 30 days. But this is something I think now that I'm going to continue, you know, all year round. What does it do? Circulation's a lot better. You know, completely clears my head if I'm having one of those days where, you know, you sort of here, there and everywhere with work. It focuses your mind. It's brilliant for mental health. You know, and it's that connection with nature. Like I say, the river is cold. It is uncomfortable. But when you're in, key to these things, I'm just going to take my hat off because I'm going to have a proper dip. The key to these things is breathing, really. Yep, got to make sure you breathe. We need to do that to stay alive. And we need to listen to our bodies and make sure, you know, we're aware when we're getting cold. What happens is you get like a bit of a red tinge. Yeah, that's just your body putting all your troops to work, really. Like I say, it increases circulation, but what it does, it boosts your immune system. The reason you go sort of red and tingly after a dip in cold water is because all of your sort of all of your blood and everything else rushes to your core, protects your core, and you get a nice sort of tinge. All right, but yeah. Is it really cold? Yeah, it's bloody freezing. Is it really good for you? Yeah, if you do it safely, the benefits far outweigh the discomfort and everything else. Like I say. Those that haven't tried it and want to try it, what I'd suggest is join a club. Loads of clubs here in Yorkshire. We've got the Nidderdale Swimmers, really friendly. People offer advice, encouragement, you know, tell you lovely swim spots. There's also the Dales Dippers here, which again I think is a fantastic group. But yeah, swim in a group. That way you can keep an eye on each other and everything else. You know, I'm not going to stay in too much longer. I'll do another dip. But, like I say, the whole reason I've started this is to raise money and awareness for cancer research. Cancer is horrendous. It is going to affect 1 in 2 of us in our lifetime. So anything we can do to sort of manage that risk, to bring that down, and you know, to research sort of ways people can prolong life and stuff, you know, I'll do. If that means getting in the river every day in November, that's what I'll do. If that means, you know, doing fancy dress dips, or you know, maybe a dip as Borat, or doing whatever, you know, maybe I'll take on some other challenges. Maybe I'll try ice swimming. I'm looking forward to the snow and stuff because I'm still going to get in. But obviously as the temperature gets a lot colder, I'm going to make sure that I have somebody with me. And yeah, you know, it's uncomfortable. I didn't want to get in today when I first woke up this morning because it looks really grim. If I'm honest, it was very grey. Looked like it was raining. I've done a couple of rain dips, but now the sun's out. You know, do I feel better after a dip? Bloody right I do. I'm a bit red, but that is your body getting the benefit. Like I say, the key is make sure you know what you're doing. Don't just jump straight into cold water. Go with a group if you want to try it. The benefits far outweigh everything else, as long as it's done safely. There's plenty of stuff online tells you the benefits. There's plenty of groups online. Just get out and try it. you know, if you can't get out, have a swim in the river or the sea, then have a cold shower a day. You know, that cold shower, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, whatever it is, does exactly the same as me getting in the river. Alright, boosts your immune system, gets your body like good to go. It sort of creates that fight or flight. So, you know, you get a boost of endorphins. Yeah, right, we need to protect the body, we need to give you more energy, because you need to be able to protect yourself and get yourself out of this cold water. And that's what it does. It's amazing. But like I say, if you can share these videos, share them at work with your friends, anybody that wants to sponsor me, anything you can, you know, you can is more than welcome. Like, the money's going to a fantastic cause, and hopefully we can increase that sort of mortality, decrease that mortality rate, and hopefully clear up a few of these cancers, so people no longer suffer with them. All right, but thank you very much for joining me today on the walk for the dip and everything else. I hope you are enjoying the videos. Leave me some comments if you are. If you want to, you know, see me do it in fancy dress, or you know, you want to see me do it in another location. I've got some other locations planned. Pop a note in the comments and we'll see what we can do. But thank you all for watching, really appreciate it. Take care everyone, bye bye.